Initiating system 1.
Hello everybody, this is Pastor Kenny again, and we're going through our final video on the 5 things you need to do now to generate an unlimited supply of targeted leads through Facebook. And in this video, we're going through number 5, putting your business in front of perfect prospects using Facebook targeted ads. Now, you may not know this, but I've been in business for over 40 years. In fact, I've never worked for anyone other than myself since 1980. And over the years, I've purchased classified ads, radio ads, TV ads, bench ads, those Valpak ads, those coupons you receive every week. I've advertised in those. I've done postcards, those driving billboards, and a whole lot more. And folks, over the years, I've had to deal with 3 really big problems. The first is finding the right market that is targeting. And I don't care whether it was radio ads, billboards, classified ads, it is very difficult to focus your marketing dollars on a specific audience through any of these other advertising mediums. So that was a problem. The other is tracking. You want to track the effectiveness of your marketing dollars. And you can put tracking codes into these ads. You could do all sorts of things, but you really never know. And even though Marketing 101 is to always track, it is almost impossible to accurately track the effectiveness of almost any type of marketing campaign that you're doing. You can get a little bit of information, but you never really 100% know. And finally, the cost. We waste a lot of money doing ineffective marketing, primarily because we can't track, but also because, it's very difficult doing what you might call micro marketing, where you spend a small amount of money to track the effectiveness. It's almost impossible through traditional advertising methods. In fact, in my tax business, I probably was spending close to 30, 40. In fact, I know for a fact I was spending $30,000 to $40,000 every year, and most of that money was wasted. But I had to do it if I wanted to stay in business. Folks, I can tell you now, if you use Facebook, you have found the solution to all of these problems. Now remember, as I told you earlier, over 1 billion people have Facebook accounts. And in the next couple of years, it'll probably be close to 2 billion because they're growing at an astronomical rate every year. Facebook has the most accurate and detailed database in the world, and Facebook allows you to tap into this massive database. And that, my friends, is powerful because you can target your marketing based upon hundreds of different marketing metrics. And that is the first big problem that Facebook solves, the ability to target your audience. Now, I know a lot of people are complaining that organic traffic is dead on Facebook. That's the free advertising. But people, let me tell you, Facebook paid targeted advertising is where it's at. That's where the action is because you can target by all sorts of differing demographics. Just a few, country, state, city. You can literally specify a particular radius from a particular city. You can say, I want to just market to people that are within a 5 mile radius of Long Beach, California, or Las Vegas. Okay? You can target based upon things people are interested in. I mean, what kind of games are they interested in? What kind of movies are they interested in? What is their music interest in? Books and magazines and fitness, food, drinks. You can actually target based upon how people behave, like what type of clothing they buy or the cars they drive. Do they contribute to charitable organizations? How they use their mobile device. Okay, you can create residential profiles. This is especially great if you're in real estate or real estate related type businesses. I could have really have used this when I ran my property management business. You could look at how people plan their travel and vacations and target. I mean, folks, this is the most incredible targeting ability, power of any advertising system I have ever used. I can target, you can target by hundreds of different targeting options and combinations. And let's not forget the ability to customize. I mean, to literally profile your client and find and build audiences that you can market to that are exactly like your ideal client. Through Facebook, you can create highly targeted custom audiences. Folks, I am so excited over this that every time I talk about it, I get beside myself. You can build a custom audience based upon email lists or phone numbers that you already have. You could build a custom audience based on people who respond to your various Facebook advertising campaigns. You can build a custom audience based on people who click a button on your website. That means you can literally track people who buy things. Imagine creating separate lists of buyers. How powerful is that? One of the features in your 22 Social app that I hadn't discussed, you can learn more about it in training, but they have what they call a social relations manager, and you can create a custom audience just on the people that end up in your 22 social relationships manager. And Facebook takes this a step further because they analyze your custom audience. They will search their massive database. They will find people with similar characteristics as your custom audience, and they will create a massive lookalike audience based upon those characteristics. I mean, Facebook will literally create millions upon millions of potential new clients, all based on your specific, highly defined customer characteristics. If that doesn't excite you, folks, you really need to go back to marketing 101. But that's not all. The other big problem is tracking the effectiveness of your advertising campaigns. And through Facebook, you can track your marketing effectiveness through hundreds of various different tracking metrics. There is nothing else like it. You could track clicks to your website. You could track men versus women. You could track age categories. You could track where your traffic is coming from by country, state, city, zip. You could track how many people purchase. We already mentioned that. You could track the income levels of the people purchasing. You could track how many people watch a video if you're into video marketing. And if you're not, you really need to be. And folks, not only can you track how many people viewed it, but you could track how long they watched your video. I'm out of breath here because I'm only scratching the tip of the iceberg of what you can track. This is really powerful stuff. If you own a business, I don't care if it's a brick and mortar business, a network marketing business, an affiliate business, if you are a salesperson, if you got anything at all that you want to get to the public, you really need to be involved in Facebook marketing. But if for no other reason, people, It's not just the fact that you have hundreds or more tracking metrics, it's the cost. I don't care what your company budget is. Facebook marketing can fit every single budget. I don't care how small or how big. The cost to reach your targeted audiences are extremely low and fully under your control. You can set a specific maximum dollar amount that you would like to spend based upon duration of your campaign. And what I mean by this, let's say that you tell Facebook, I don't want to spend but $50 maximum. Or I don't want to spend more than $100 or more than $1,000. And you just let that campaign run until that amount is spent. Well, when you tell Facebook how much, they won't spend a dollar more. So you can set up campaigns based upon a specific amount of money that you want to spend. You can select a specific daily amount you want to spend. Say $3 a day or $5 a day, $20 a day, $100 per day. Your choice. You can set a specific number of days you want your ads to run. 3 days, 2 weeks, 3 months. You know, you can do what I call micro testing. So maybe you have an ad campaign and you don't know how effective it's going to be, so you want to test it. So maybe you say, Facebook, I want you to spend $3 a day or $5 a day for 2 or 3 days, and then you could track how effective that campaign was. And if it's effective, you can then spend more. If it's not effective, you can kill it. Oh man, I just cannot tell you how powerful this is. I personally believe Facebook is not only the most powerful paid advertising system in the world, I believe it is the most cost-efficient paid advertising system in the world. And this is the beautiful part, it is still in its infancy. You, right now, if you took the time and learn how to market your business through Facebook, folks, it can lead to you getting paid as others seek you out to learn what you know. And that's why I want to give a special invitation for you to attend our webinar training sessions. Now, they're not, at the time of me doing this video, they're not in effect. They will be soon. And so I want to give you an invitation to get on our special mailing list so that we can notify you when we're going to begin our webinar training. During our webinar training, yes, we're going to talk about social media marketing. We're going to put a big emphasis on Facebook, but we're also going to talk about YouTube and more. But we're going to do something that's totally unique. You know, like I mentioned before, I ran a tax practice for many, many years. And I literally trained tax preparers to pass the requirements to do taxes in California. In California, you have to be certified by the state, and I was an approved tax trainer. And my specialty was tax reduction strategies for small businesses, especially home-based businesses. But I also dealt with things like corporations and LLCs and more. So by becoming a part of my training program, we're going to add this other dimension, which is really going to help you to be profitable as a business, not just in your marketing, but as a business. So I want to invite you to click the button below and register for our upcoming webinars. And when we begin, we will notify you. So once again, it's been a true pleasure giving you this information. I'm looking forward to meeting you, hopefully maybe one-on-one or through Facebook or some other means. Once again, it's just been a sheer pleasure. Be blessed, everyone. Have a great day.